God is the one that got me. And once you have a relationship with God, the word says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things shall be added. And as you seek God, not for the things that would be added, but seeking God honestly, wholeheartedly, when that process or that season in time for you to get a life partner, he would add it at that time. So by seeking God and being in a relationship with him first, then is when Annette came along. That's the moment I know that she was it.
When I first met him, oh Lord, I thought he was rude.
So I was looking not only for beauty but spiritual growth and maturity, and has that Christian ethic, as the Bible would say.
We was about to have a rehearsal, and this man just came and walked on stage, grabbed the bass, and was just like, I'm just like, who is this person? Don't know no manners. Can't say good afternoon, no nothing.
And the thought came to mind, what about the girl in front of you? Because I was in the church band and she used to stand in front of me while leading worship.
Decided to give him a try last year, August or so, of 2018.
2015?
No, I'm sorry, in 2017, because last year made a year. This year will make 2 years. So 2017.
Late 2015, early 2016.
Lord, he gonna kill me for that. The summer of 2017, we was going to Florida, and everybody's talking about this trip, but it didn't happen then. But I decided to give him a try when we came back.
I sent her a text first, telling her that I needed to speak with her, and she didn't responded.
He was trying, and I was just still have that wall, trying to make sure, because you go through relationships from before, and you've heard it all. So it's like I still wanted to make sure that if this is the person, I'm not gonna just let my guard down so easily.
Yes, she made it difficult. So every time you try to corner her, she would always, try to go in another direction or try to avoid a conversation with you. Or if you do have a conversation, try to make it short. So I was at this point and said, God, if this should happen, you make it happen. Because as a human, you can go so far and no more, and then comes God.
He was telling me even that he loved me before we even. I said, how are you gonna love somebody? He said, I just know. I was like, what? He said, one day you're gonna be my wife. And I'm like, how are you gonna tell me? I said, you don't even know me like that. He's like,
well, you never give me a chance to know you. So,
but you ain't trying to let me. So it was just like,
from the time the idea or the thought crosses my mind, I look at her in a different way. So even before she was a friend, I love her.
Some women, you feel like you have to go look for that person. You don't have to look for that person. God has that person right there for you. You just said you're not seeing it. And at the moment with Shem, I wasn't even seeing it at first, because like I said, I wasn't even looking. I wasn't trying to say, well, why he's not here yet, But for the past 2-3 years, he was standing right behind me. While I'm singing on stage, he's standing right behind me, not knowing that he's going to be my husband. I'm grateful that God put him in my life. I'm grateful that he was persistent, that he didn't give up. Even though I gave him a hard time, he still was still interested.
I'm most grateful for the humbleness, maturity, and honesty.
And he could have easily gone to talk to someone else, but he stuck it right through. And so far, here we are.
In every relationship, apart from communicating, honesty is the key. enjoy being with you. You've been my best friend. We went shopping together. Because of your, a store called New York and Company. And I enjoy spending time with you. We go to prayer, came back 5, 6 in the morning, enjoy serving the Lord with you. And you're my best friend. And at this time I'll ask you.
One thing I remember from our engagement pastor was said, and if you're going through some relations, whatever, he said, patch it up quickly. Don't let it linger. The Bible's always talking about don't go to bed angry, and I'm learned when I've seen that, I'm just like, wow, when you go to bed angry and you wake up the next day, it's not a good feeling. It's not, because you're just leaving it there. You're not resolving the situation. So whatever issues that you have with your spouse, patch it up. That's something that was taught to me, as I would say, patch it up, work it out, stick it through, seek God and pray.
You got to remember what kept you, what you're attracted to. And always remember, when everything is gone, your job is gone, your house is gone, maybe you're bankrupt, one thing that remains is your family. And that's the key.